Guys, today in this video I'm going to be talking about why low carb diets tend to work now during any fat loss phase. Now they can work during a fat loss phase, but it's not a good idea to be cutting out carbs, because firstly you're going to be cutting out your favorite carbs. You're going to get that sense of motivation when the weight drops down too quickly, but the reality is most of that is from glycogen and water. And then let's say if you start to eat carbs again, and then the weight rebounds back, you're gonna end up losing that motivation, and then hence you're gonna, just continue to be eating carbs, which is why weight loss and fat loss is not the same thing, and which is why you regain that weight back once you eat those carbs, because when you barely eat carbs, you will lose a lot of water, hence, and glycogen as well. So that's why your weight starts to rapidly decrease. And the reason why they will most likely not work for you is because, firstly, it's gonna ruin your training performance, because your main source of energy when it comes to the gym as well, because they help you avoid muscle loss during a cut as well, because the more carbs you have, the better your gym performance will be. Hence, it will give you a better opportunity, and you will get more of that strength of trying to get stronger. Hence, it does help a lot with your performance. So low carb diets are not a good idea for most people, because, like I said, you're gonna be cutting out the carbs that you've loved to eat for a long time, along with even your brain needs carbs as well. Your brain needs carbs. Your body needs carbs. You need carbs to function. So don't listen to anybody that says carbs are the enemy, you should avoid carbs, because it's not the carbs that makes you gain fat, or it's not the reason why you can't lose fat. It's the overall consumption of calories is what determines whether you gain weight or lose weight. And you not being in a calorie deficit is the reason why you're not losing weight. So don't mistake carbs with calories as well. And carbs are your best friend when it comes to building a great physique, and when it comes to losing fat as well. And yeah, so avoid trying to cut out carbs, and make sure you have carbs overall within your diet, because they help with your gym performance. They help avoid muscle loss during the cut, and it allows your diet to be more enjoyable, and etc., along with these other benefits that carbs has. And yeah, so don't think about doing any low carb diets, because they do not work. Trust me, because take this from me, I used to try to do carnivore diets thinking that it's going to help me lose fat, or as I say, like an animal-based diet, thinking that it's going to help me lose fat, but it's not. Trust me, it's just more. The reason why you may be losing weight on the scale is, like again I said, because again, like I said from before, when you cut out carbs, you tend to lose a lot of water, you tend to lose a lot of glycogen. Hence why you feel you feel flat and you feel skinny, and hence why you end up feeling like you've lost muscle, you're losing your strength, and that's gonna make you lose muscle. And that's it from me. If you want more information on how I got lean, then click the 12 to 15% body fat guide link within the description of this video. Then if not, the fact that you've watched this video is good enough for me. I'll see you on the next one.